basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves the challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. You've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Walter. Ida's out there with Ingram. And Murray Boyle's in at the 4 slot. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
And the story continues. Hey, thank you for the report.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Murray Boyle, covered by MP. Murray Boyles with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Here's Murray Boyle. Walter sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Brunson, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. MP's got 8 points. Quickly the pass to Wright. Ingram against Anunoby. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And the basket by MP. 10 points for him.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
Right outside. Pass to Ingram. Four on the clock. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Clark, he's checked in for Town. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Simons in for Miles McBride. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears for him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Ingram. 23 points his last outing. They set the pick. Looking to end the run. Pass to Murray Boyle. Right with a screen on Simon. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And Hart throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Clark, and Porter subbed in for Jalen Brunson. .40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pirtle, high post. And the rejection by MP. Outside, Towns. MP, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's 15 points for MP.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now, here's Barrett. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's the New York Knicks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. And welcome back. MP's checked in for Clark, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Kevin Porter. Raptors trail by 12, so the Raptors 5 right now. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Walter. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward position. Here's Ingram. Good, nice job down low. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Magic played really well. He ended up with 59 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up. He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Jacks up a 3, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. That guys, he cannot miss.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here for the Knicks. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anthony Simon. And Toronto also making a switch. Quickly's checked in. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Unloads. And a little luck that time, but it drops. MP's got 26 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Quickly looking it over. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. For 3, Ingram drops in the tray. Ingram's got 10 points.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Raptors trail by 19. Here's Walter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Hurdle with a screen on Brunson. And here's quickly for three. It's hauled in by MP.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ingram outside. Shoots over Anunoby. MP has been leading the charge for New York, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime, let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting. Now, fans make up 50% of the vote. Current players and a select group of media account for 25% each. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the New York Knicks. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
MP out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Brunson in at the one. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Driving in, McBride lays it up off the glass. McBride's got the first basket of the second half here for the Knicks. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And it's quickly missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Ingram against Anunoby. Pass to quickly. Here's Walter. Wright sets a screen. Walter can't get it to go.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Brunson against quickly. Ingram outside. Lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 13.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
And yes, it's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Ingram drawing the double team. Pass to quickly. Here's Murray Boyle. Covered by MP.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Fernie Simons comes in for Miles McBride. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Wright. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's De Silva, and he uses the glass on the layup. De Silva's got 39.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Right with a screen on Simon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walter. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
The three from MP. Buries it from three-point range. De Silva's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Murray Boyle. Back to Quickly. Onside Barrett. Wright sets a screen for Barrett. Back to Quickly. Here's Walter. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Right at the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Wright nails both of them. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. New York ahead, running away with this one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific.
Making a switch here. MV's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Wright's checked in. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's De Silva.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And the Raptors with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. So for Toronto right now, perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Hart kicks to MP. New York moving it around to the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. De Silva's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Knicks lead 17-39.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And it's Wright missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen by Wright. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
De Silva connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Right outside, takes the three, kept alive.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 58.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And the dunk by MP.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Wesley with the ball. Pass to Ingram. Wright with a screen on Hart. The kick out to Wright. Over MP. No good from 18. Lets it go from deep. Off target. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be...
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
I was inspired by what we needed to do to win, Dominic Kemba. Coach is great at keeping the big picture in view, but sometimes you got to go out there, stop thinking, and let that beast out. Tonight, that meant double-digit rebounds, but what's important is I played by instinct, letting the animal out.
Certainly did, MP. Good game. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you.